So I'm here with Andrew and Alex from the Chainsmokers. Well, you are the Chainsmokers.
Yeah.
How are you?
Well, we are from there. Yeah.
Yeah. From that land far away. Well, from New York.
Yeah.
First time in London, is it?
Not first time, but this is the first time we're here playing a show, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a sold out show as well.
Let's go.
Yeah. That's quite exciting.
Theoretically, 2 sold out shows because it sold out and then we upgraded and then it sold out again.
Are you lovers of London?
Yeah, my
Yeah, it's
mom's
cool.
British. It's so nice because we were just in Germany and Italy and obviously amazing countries also, but something about going somewhere foreign, but they speak English is really nice.
Great.
You know what I mean? I almost like when I'm ordering coffee, I'll be like, I'll have a black coffee.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, all right. And I'm like, oh shit, I forgot you speak English.
I'm very anxious to see, what it's gonna be like, and I'll admit, like, I'm a little bit intimidated because I feel like the British have a higher opinion of music. Not that the United States, they like bad music. They're more open to everything, and I feel like it's harder to break into the UK scene. So
That's
knowing
interesting.
that,
Yeah, but you take your music seriously. I mean, you've been quoted as saying you don't take yourself seriously, which is a great attitude to have, isn't it?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you got to have fun when you're doing it.
right.
But the music that's your profession, isn't it? So
Well, yeah.
you surely haven't got anything to worry about, have you?
Yeah.
For the
Well,
gig?
I hope not.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just never played here.
Yeah, still throw tomatoes like in the old days.
I think the selfie track summed up your philosophy, going back to what I said just now about not taking yourselves too seriously.
Yeah.
How did you find the reaction to it? Because it was, I mean, obviously it was helped by the video, but the track just blew up. Did you kind of expect that?
We just thought it was funny. I mean, we just joke around a lot. There are 2 of us, obviously, so it's like we have a lot of like inside humor between both of us. And sometimes you're just like, oh, this is a funny idea, I don't know, and then it obviously just went way out of control. But now that we have Rozes, I think we look back on it a lot differently because initially it was like this huge hurdle to overcome, and now it's kind of like we did it in our mind. I mean, we still have a lot we want to accomplish, but we can look back on it and like be like, yeah, we did it. It was a really smart idea and it's dope. But I know that like in England, like in a lot of places as well, it's the last time they heard of us. So, we're pumped to have this opportunity to kind of really introduce the people to the type of music. And
So do you think it's become your signature tune then? That people can't really look outside the box?
I mean, maybe in some places, maybe over here. I mean, it's funny in the U.S. people pretty much forgot that we made that tune because all of our music since then and before then has been completely different. That tune was kind of an anomaly. We made it as a joke and it got really big, and we decided to roll with it for better or worse. But now I feel like the world is being introduced to the real us musically. Rozes is probably the most true to what we have been aspiring to create, and to see it be so well received worldwide has been amazing. I know it's not popping off in the UK yet.
It is starting to. Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
Definitely. I've got to say, it's my favourite track of yours actually so far.
Thank you. It's ours as well that we put out at least.
And it features Rozes on the track.
Yeah.
Right.
Rozes with Z.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, it's great. And it wasn't really a style that I expected from you guys either. It's it's a bit more laid back than previous stuff.
I mean, we, really, kind of gained the confidence to just make whatever we were feeling and it didn't let our past work really influence what we're doing right now. And we become really honest with ourselves and our interests during our music making process. And I think especially with the success of Rozes, when we really let ourselves be free when we were making it and having it be so well received, it gives you a confidence that it's one of the most powerful things you can get as a musician.
Track that you're proud of the most so far?
For sure.
Yeah. I mean, we made a ton of stuff that hasn't come out yet, so it's like he was saying this earlier in the interview, like we're so far in our own heads about what kind of stuff we're into and what we're making, but you have to remind yourself that no one else has heard it, so they know what they hear. But as far as that goes, I mean, Rozes is definitely we're so proud of that, and there's not a part of that song on any level that doesn't fully represent us or is great.
Tell us about Rozes as well, the vocalist on Rozes. How did you guys meet?
She's great. There's this site called Hype Machine that it's a blog aggregator and basically takes all the most popular tracks on the internet and aggregates them onto one chart. And so we always, we kind of came out of doing remixes that charted there, and that's kind of what we built our fan bases off of. So we still go back there to look for new talent because it's a pretty accurate, view of what's really popping that day on the internet. So we're always on Hype Machine, and we heard her track, or Rozes' track, Limelight, and thought, we should hit her up, see if she wants to do a track, and she did. So we got in the studio, and we actually wrote the song Rozes together in about 8 hours. The production, the vocals, recorded the vocals, everything.
She sounds great as well.
She has an incredible voice.
And
Really suits the track.
She's really cool. I mean, we worked with a lot of great other singers and duos and whatever, what have you. But it's so cool when you work with someone that's just like, she's always down. I mean, we've had to do like edits for Disney for the song, clean radio edits, like special versions for radio hosts, and she's just always like, hey, Liz, can you do this? She's like, boom, 20 minutes later, it's like, and it's so
That's
nice.
what you need, isn't it, when
really
you're working with someone?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
don't want any problems.
Yeah, I mean, I think she's super serious. And we always say this too, is like, it's great when you work with an artist that really wants their own success as well.
Yeah.
And she's like put out an EP recently that's really dope. And it's cool because like this is an opportunity for both of us to, introduce ourselves to a ton of people. And it's cool that she's taking that step as well.
Do you both go out clubbing? Because obviously the clubbing universe is your job.
Yeah.
And you obviously enjoy it as well. Is it something like Busman's Holiday if you do go out and you're not working, or do you just leave it to when you're working?
Yeah. I mean, I think we both love doing nothing, but if there's like,
Yeah, you and me both.
if there's like, your boy's like, yo, like 10 models are in town. It's like, I'm awake, let's go, or something. I mean,
Yeah,
we both
yeah.
have girlfriends, but it's like, we're just both victims to the, it's grass is always greener, what I mean? You're laying in bed, damn, I should be out, you know what I mean? And you're out, like, damn, why am I out? I should be in bed. But
And I guess the DJ job's, and a producer's job is all hours as well, and you're out till 4, 6 in the morning, if not later.
we party really hard. If you'll be there on Wednesday, you'll see that we don't like hold back at all.
That's great. So you're playing Heaven,
Yeah.
and obviously Heaven is, I don't know if you guys know this already, it's famously one of the world's biggest gay clubs.
Yeah,
in
someone
London.
told us that.
I
Yeah.
read that on Yelp.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the London equivalent of Studio 54.
Yeah.
So does
Where do
that
we fit in? Yeah.
does that mean anything to you? Because obviously you might broaden your
Yeah. I mean,
your
whatever.
audience.
I mean, a venue's a venue. I think if it's a great spot and people seem to be excited about it, I mean, who cares what it is, And
And if all the tickets sold out, I mean, it means that our fans are going to come there.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it will be the typical, crowd that goes to Heaven.
Well, you might be surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, your single's A-list on.
We're like, where are the dudes?
on our radio station.
Tons of dudes everywhere.
Having the best.
But whatever. Nowadays, I think in general, at least in the U.S., it doesn't matter, if you like girls or boys or girls and girls or whatever, it's all good. And I think the more open-minded you are about everything, people just want an honest artist, and we're cool with whoever. So if you want to come dance and drink, you're welcome.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Tell us about Kanye, because the Kanye track that you did, it wasn't really kind of about him so much.
Yeah.
Tell us about how that idea came out.
Yeah, I mean, that's honestly one of the most relevant sentiments, I think, wanting to be like Kanye. That dude just succeeds at not giving a fuck and just being himself, and unapologetically so.
Yeah.
And I think, that's a sentiment we were trying to capture with that song. And I think, both that and Selfie, we made Selfie just to kind of poke fun at the whole club scene and at the EDM scene. We thought the beat was it was a great beat, but it was kind of corny. And there's a lot of people that didn't get the joke on both Kanye and Selfie. But we try to find creative ways to I think everyone wants to kind of be like Kanye at some point, or aspire to be like Kanye, in the sense that it's really hard to be yourself in this life, and really hard to succeed at being yourself, and not be self-conscious about your opinions and your creativity, and that's what we're just trying to relay to people.
So what do you make of his outbursts?
Awesome.
That people seem
I
to
don't agree
really
with everything he
criticize.
said. Yeah, I don't agree with, like he said, we don't. It's not like we're not ideologically agreeing with everything he says,
Right.
but the fact that he just says it and says what he wants, how many artists would love to do that, but you can't, because sales will go down, or you'll lose a sponsorship, or
It's quite admirable, I guess, because you're in that you're in that position where so many people are looking at you and criticizing you, that if you
I
have got
talk
that
shit about
attitude.
so many people, but I'm too scared to. And Kanye West just isn't at all. You know what I mean? And
he does say some things where
yeah,
it feels like you haven't really thought that all the way out, have you?
Yeah.
But you gotta say it anyway. But besides that, he's very present.
Yeah.
And I
he has
respect
pretty
that.
good spelling too for Twitter. The brands he goes on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the hashtags.
great
I love what's his name? What's the 1975 Matt Healy?
Yeah, Matt Healy. Yeah.
He was someone was dissing him, and he used Kanye West's rant on Twitter against the sky, like
Just
word for
copy and
word, just
pasted
copy
it.
and pasted each one. And I was like, that's a genius. So,
Listen, guys, it's great to see you today. Good luck at Heaven.
thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck, more importantly, with the single as well, which
Hell
is
yeah.
it's really starting to take off here
Thanks,
in the
man.
UK. Because I know that back home you're huge back home in America. I'm not saying you're not huge here. But...
No. We want to be huge here, though.
Oh, is that your?
Yeah, we really want to be huge here.
Yeah.
But we're just in meetings with our labels, and they're like, yeah, it's happening. We're like, no, seriously though, we really want this.
Good luck.
Yeah,
I'm sure it'll work.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Appreciate it.